Okay, guys, we're into the, what do you want to call it? The place of no return or door of no return?
Yeah, the door of no return is by the other
It's
side.
back there,
Yes.
okay.
We're going to
So-
start to see the men's side, like over here. To over
Okay, so what was in here?
there. It was for men.
Okay, this was men's quarters.
Men. Inside, they put 20 men inside, 20. 20 men, they were sitting down on the floor, back against the wall, the chants around the hand, around the ankle. And they free them once a day to slave to the outside toilet.
One time a day you
Once
go
a
to the
day,
toilet.
Yes. That's why they live here with a very bad condition.
Yeah.
It means first yellow fever, that started, it was 1789.
Okay.
And 22 French doctors died here during the yellow fever.
How many?
22 French doctors died here on this island.
Oh. Huh. Hey. That's what they get. Can you imagine that 20 men stuck in this thing, chained up?
But this one is more bigger, more bigger cell.
And so how many would have been in here?
Sometimes they put 30, but sometimes they overload. They put more than 30 people. It's like 2.6 meters by 2.6 meters. With the shackles always around the hand, around the feet, with the ankle.
Been shackled up 30 men inside of this spot. Lord have mercy.
Also, same side, the main one also.
Okay, this is also a men's quarters.
They put inside this cell 130 kids inside, and they pack them always like a sardine boxing. These are no clothes.
A shiny boxing, what do you mean?
Like a sardine.
Oh,
Sardine.
okay. He said up to 100. You saying 30 kids?
130.
130
Because in
kids.
this cell, definitely was so high. Mortality was very high.
Right.
20 to 30. That's why sometimes they overload, they put more.
So this is where a lot of disease was introduced. There were so many people packed in. They had 130 children, and even with children, this is way too much.
And the children, to sell them, they look the teeth like a horse.
Right. Yeah, I
Look
remember.
the age, yeah.
Yeah. So wow. So. So only thing they would have had would have been just, I guess this was a part of it with the air. Because just think about it being sweltering hot. I mean, today is not even, this is like considered cool weather. So just imagine when it was like 100 degrees up in here. Whoo, Lord.
And in the children who were here, because in the slave house, each African ethnic group had a specialization like a horse. That's why the best ethnic was called Yoruba people. Yoruba from each part of Nigeria, West and Benin. Yoruba, they just keep them for reproduction.
Okay.
Because they call them good slave or stallion.
So the Yoruba were called stallions.
Stallions, yeah.
Okay.
And this one was for the young girls.
This was for young
Yeah,
girls.
virgin girl, particularly.
Virgin girls.
Virgin girl was more expensive in the slave house.
Okay. So the
This Aston used to be the toilet before for the young girls.
this is the toilet.
Toilet used to have one hole with a pipe to the ocean.
Okay, this was used to be like a hole, and it would go down to the ocean.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they had a hole there, and that was the toilet.
Sometimes some white people, they come down and have some sex.
In here?
Sometimes they take them up because up was a hotel.
Got it. Upstairs was the hotel, so they come grab the girls and take them upstairs to have sex with them.
So in the slave house, when they find a young girl and pregnant, they free her.
Okay. If she got pregnant, they would free her, but for how long though?
Because the baby, they become from a French citizenship.
Okay, the baby became a French citizen.
That's why it's end to rules for some young girls who give them for free. That's why it's a reservation for those young
Yeah,
girls.
some young girls who get pregnant on purpose so they could be freed. And so that's how the signori women came into. Yeah.
I mean, this one was for the men who get less than 120 pounds.
Oh, so what does that mean?
Temporarily and feed, temporarily.
In what's that?
Temporarily in the feed, just give them food,
Oh,
beans.
what does INAPTE mean?
It means temporarily.
No. I know that. What does that mean?
It means enough. It means less than 60
Oh,
kg.
inapt.
Enough. Less than 60 kg.
Temporarily inapt. So they brought the man in here to feed them like horses. Yeah, like a horse. To get them fat.
They used to put inside this side 40 men.
40 men would be in here.
Always for 3 months.
And so this would be the only error they could get.
Yes. But particularly back in the days, no
holes?
No air like this.
Yeah, just sealed up.
Yeah, the man slept communicate.
Oh, okay. He was saying that this wasn't here back in the day because the men could communicate. So they wanted to cut off the communication. So this would have been filled in. Whew, evil demons.
And the troublemaker side, like a hole, it was a jail. Like a troublemaker.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
See what they said? Cell of recalcitrants was cell for people that wanted to fight back. Oh my goodness. And how long would they keep them in here?
It's depends on the trouble they make. Sometimes 1 to 10 days. It's depends.
1 to 10 days. I'm gonna go in here, guys. I will. Man. This is where they would keep the brothers that didn't want to be enslaved. They would fight back against the colonizers, essentially. He said they would have them in here for 7 days, sometimes to 10 days to break them. As one guy says, butt breaking. So they would bring them in here to give them a new outlook on life. So this is it. I'm gonna turn around. And can you imagine if a guy was huge?
Not bad. Let's go close to the door. There's a doorway of no return. When the slave arrived here, it means bye bye Africa. From this corridor, they ship the slaves 2 by 2 with the shackles
2 by 2.
2 by 2 to the boat. And this waiting here, waiting room in the 2 sides was a waiting room before the ship comes. Oh, and the last one was for the washman.
So these are just
Also,
two.
no, this one was a waiting room also.
Oh, okay.
Before the
Another
ship
waiting
come.
room.
And after the door, they used to put a wooden bridge. And the slave have to carry a big bowl, 10 kilogram, 300 pounds, high bowl. That's why if they jump, they couldn't go any further. They were sent it by the bullet or eaten by the sharks.
Oh, wow. So they would put like a wooden plank for them to walk.
Yeah, wooden, yeah. And the small boat would come take them to the big boat.
Whew.
corner was for the watchman. All the watchmen was the black people. That's why, I mean, if they jump, they put the gun here, the window, they put gun inside. To look at slave, if they jump, they can't go any further.
Wow.
Even killing by the guard or eaten by the sharks. That's why I will tell you, 60 million people died here before shipping them.
Wow.
That's why sometimes I talk about Holocaust.
Yeah.
Even the Holocaust lasts 12 years. Even slavery lasts 4 centuries, 400 years. This is like the woman said, the old woman. They sell the old woman 4 times cheaper than young girls. They keep the woman as a domestic, just work on the top or work on the island.
C'est ici pour les jeunes filles, et ici pour les grandes dames. Et ces femmes-là, c'est le même traitement que les hommes. Il n'y avait pas de différence entre le traitement des hommes et celui des femmes. Ici, ils mettaient.
He's the biggest troublemaker because, I mean, like those Yoruba people, they used to put them 20 slaves. Without no clothes with humidity. If it was happening inside this time, toilet, food, everything. That's why 2 days or 2 days they get sickness, they throw them to the ocean.
Wow. So this is where they put like the big men, like they said, the Yoruba troublemakers, 20 of them in here. And then if they got sick, they would just throw them out
Like
to
the
sea.
Stallion people. The stallion. Look the time.
What time is it?
6 to 3.
Okay.
Let's see the shopping was left. Shopping right here.
Oh wow, guys. These are the shackles. Whoa.
And also you have the bullet. 10 kilograms, 300 pounds, like this.
Okay. That's the, we call it the ball, like a ball and chain.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is what they would put on them?
Yeah, in the middle of the shackles.
Oh, Lord. How much does that weigh?
10 kilograms, 300 pounds.
Wow.
Be careful.
I will. This was here?
And the middle of the chain, the middle of the shackles.
Oh, Lord. Guys, this thing is
They mind the slave run away. It's so heavy.
This thing is huge. And this was the lock.
Yeah, the lock, yeah.
So this was the lock that they would have attached to here.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
You see, the Pope John Paul II, when the Pope came
Right.
to the door of no return to apologize for slaves. And
So this is how tight they
and the
had
boat,
them.
yes,
There was
and
no,
the boat, how they,
there
you
was
know,
no room to move.
no, yeah,
And they were head to foot.
yeah. They let them down like that, yeah.
So if anyone had to go to the bathroom, they went on each other.
Oh, yeah.
And the ladies that had a menstrual cycle were bleeding on the boat. the thing that happens. They invite people
Yeah.
back.
See the different picture of Clinton,
Yeah, Clinton,
George Bush, Obama.
Obama.
Yeah.
Guys, this has been so emotional. Too emotional. Wow.
So let's go on the top, see the exhibition
Okay.
on the top. This one was a guest house for the slave masters.
Okay.
And the
This
slave,
is where they live.
yeah, the boat is arrival. Come. The boat is coming now.
Oh.
Yeah, so they can see here the chains for slave, also the shackles. See.
So shackles and one of
The
the
gun,
guns that they would use
the gun was for the watchman.
for the watchmen.
Watchmen.
Yes, watchmen.
All the watchmen was the black people.
All of them black. So you think that did it so they didn't become slaves, or were they trying to get money?
No, but I mean, because you know they make them money, they try to get money
Yeah.
or some alcohol or some material.
For some
No.
type of
Yeah.
exchange. So those were like where they lived.
Wrong, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the parking for the master.
So this is where the
Master, the for the slave master, they used to stay here to look the slaves.
So this is where they would look
Yeah.
while the slaves were getting deported or being sentenced to death, basically, on their way. Too much.
So sad. It's okay?
Yeah.
Come on.
Thank you.
You are-
So guys, that concludes the tour. It was a wonderful tour. Bittersweet. When you think about the history, but they're trying to rewrite the history by living a good life decent life, free.
Yeah. See.
So with that, I'll cut off until we get back on the boat.